Hi, this is Mike. I wanted to do a quick case study for you on some marketing I recently did for a hotel here in Kennewick, Washington. Hotel, let me give you some quick background. Hotel's Clover Island Inn. It's a very small, independently owned hotel. In other words, it's not associated with any major chain. It's got a great story. It's the only waterfront hotel in my city of about 150,000 people. And they had had a website for 12 years, and they had never had anything good happen to them in Google. In other words, they were buried back on about page 6, which nobody ever gets to. And so we met with the client and showed him what was wrong with his website. His website was totally done in JavaScript and had been sitting that way for 12 years. I mean, it couldn't even be read by Google. And so there was no, since it was all done in JavaScript, there was no content in the source documents, nothing for Google to even see. And so these guys just weren't showing up. And so we made some suggestions to them. One of the things we did was we changed their domain name to Hotel Kennewick. And let me show you why. It's incredible, the searches that we get in this town. This is an area that's really still dynamic considering the rest of the economy. But you can see there's 242,000 results here for Hotel Kennewick. I've got the screen scrunched, so we'll see the results here on down below. But travel and hotels is one of the most competitive environments there is online. I mean, you think about everybody out there that has such huge authority sites. Think of all the companies like Orbitz and Travelocity. You've got your visitor and convention bureaus that are associated with the travel industry. You've got a lot of sites that you have to go up against that in Google's eyes are extremely high authority sites, and they get incredible rank because of that. Plus you're going up against national chains. I mean, here in this town we have the Marriott, the Hilton, we've got all of them. And those guys have incredible authority in Google's eyes. And so travel becomes an extremely competitive search arena to go after. Highly competitive. One of the most competitive I've ever seen, if you want to know the truth. But let's take a look here at what we've done for them. You can see right here, Clover Island Inn, #1 in local search. Okay? Here you can see all the other hotels. Now, here we have them right here on the front page of Google. Let me show you. Let me go to AdWords here real quick. You're not going to believe the searches this search term gets. It's pretty amazing. And what this has done for their business has just exploded it. So we're going to go to Google AdWords here. Let's punch in a few terms. Kennewick Hotel, Hotel Kennewick. These will show the same search results, but I want to show you that hotels Kennewick, Kennewick Hotels, and I'm going to put in another one here because one of their goals was to grow this part of their business. They've got a great space in their hotel for waterfront weddings, catering, that type of thing, and that's an area of their business they really wanted to grow. So UGLPAA, and we're going to go down here and see what kind of searches this gets on a monthly basis. Look at this. 74,000 searches. Unbelievable. I mean, incredible amount of searches. And if you look for catering, that's an area they wanted to grow. And so it doesn't get a lot of searches, but 320 people looking to hold weddings, those are expensive events and a lot of money to a hotel from another line of revenue. And so that's an area they wanted to go after also. And this picks up in the summer. Let me scroll this over here and press a couple buttons and go to show all columns. And if we go look at catering Kennewick here, third from the bottom, small screen's tough for me too. So actually they're in a high volume right now, 320 people planning for summer weddings. But that gets a lot of searches, and it's a buying keyword. People looking for catering are looking to hold events. And I know these people have catered events for up to 2,500 people since we started doing this marketing for them. So they're very happy about that. That's a big chunk of change. So anyway, I want you to see how many searches are here. I mean, it's an incredible amount of searches and high-priced keywords. You know, $3.60 to over $4 for the keywords. So advertisers are really fighting for this traffic. And if you go back over here to the results page, you'll see that. I mean, there's 37 advertisers here. Okay, and so we took this little hotel that was nowhere to be found, and we put them smack dab in the middle of one of the most competitive niches there is, right here. Changed their domain name, completely redid their site, SEO'd it for keywords, optimized it for keywords, and here they sit ahead of most of the major hotels. Here's Hilton, here's Red Lion, which is another huge, huge chain. They have 3 hotels here in my area. But for a small independent hotel to get on the front page, Comfort Inn's a chain, Best Western's a chain, Guest House International's a chain, Best Western, and over on the second page, you know, Red Lion again, Super 8, so highly competitive niche. And again, you're going up against major hotels and major travel type directories, your Orbitses, your Travelocities, and the main one is TripAdvisor. But let me show you what's happened. This is like having 2 front page listings for these guys. You can see here TripAdvisor's #1. Since they've started hitting Google, their business has just exploded. And let me show you right here, Clover Island Inn. They're rated the 2nd best hotel in Kennewick. So because of their exposure in Google that we gave to them, they're getting incredible exposure in one of the most trusted online travel directories there is. So they're rated #2. And you can see how their room rates compare. And again, they're the only waterfront hotel. It's an incredible setting. And so to say they're happy is an understatement. Now, we can go look at some of these other keywords because they rank for all of those also. We did, well, let me find the right page here. Where'd it go? Let me get back to Google, Google search here. Let's go look at hotels, Kennewick. You see here they're #3 in local search on that page. TripAdvisor's at the front, which is like a #1 listing for them because they've got such a high rating in it. And again, you see them right here smack dab in the middle of the page. Again, in a very highly competitive niche. Extremely highly competitive niche. Now, let's go take a quick look at catering, Kennewick. And again, recall this didn't get a lot of searches, 300 or 400 a month, but you know, this can be a $10,000 bill. Again, right for this hotel because catering events are expensive. Weddings, I mean, it costs a lot to put on a wedding, have catered wedding. They rent the whole upstairs with an incredible view. So they're #2 here now in local reviews. And look at all the reviews they have, 52 reviews. And they're right here on the front page again. So they're getting an incredible amount of exposure since we began working with them, since we rebuilt their site. And for a small independent property, I can't stress this enough, a singular hotel, not connected to any chains, no large corporate sponsor behind them, for them to achieve these kind of rankings in such an incredibly competitive niche should speak volumes to you about what we might be able to do for your business. Anyway, this is Mike. I hope you enjoyed this short case study. You have a great day, and I'll see you with another one right away. I've got one coming up for an online life coach. It's pretty cool. Sit tight and hang on. Talk soon. Bye.